I don't tell him what to do no more. That was then. So he make his own choices now. It's that good for him. It's a letdown, man. This stuff right here, man. This stuff about Floyd. How much how much more money he can make. It ain't about the money. It's more.
When even your own father jumps ship, you know the storm you're in is real. That's exactly what seems to be happening with Floyd Mayweather and his dad, Floyd Sr., a relationship once rock solid, now cracking under the weight of bad investments, shady real estate deals, reckless spending, and looming tax issues. Floyd's empire is crumbling, and it looks like his father has finally reached his breaking point. So, what did Mayweather Sr. have to say about his son's financial freefall? Let's dive in. Floyd Mayweather's rise to boxing greatness didn't start in the bright lights of Las Vegas or under the roar of millions of fans. It started in a gritty gym with one man standing in front of him, his father, Floyd Mayweather Sr.
People don't even know Mayweather wasn't even my real last name. I got my name changed to Mayweather.
Let me tell you that. Let me explain something to you.
It's a secret. We don't tell all secrets.
He can't tell you nothing because he don't know.
Floyd Sr. was more than just a trainer. He was the architect of Floyd's legendary defense, the first man to show him how to throw a jab, and the one who prepared him for the ruthless world of professional boxing.
What happened was, I was a black kid from the ghetto with a father who taught me a skill.
From the start, he guided his son through every step, from the basics in the ring to the brutal business behind the scenes. But even though he helped shape the pound-for-pound king, their relationship has always been far from picture perfect.
I was training when Roger was down here.
You can't train nobody when you're locked up. You can't train nobody when you're locked up.
Everything about this, what this man saying.
This is my trainer right here.
What his daddy didn't do.
This is my trainer right here.
Guess what?
This is my trainer right here.
Y'all gonna see about him.
I don't
Y'all gonna see.
Hey,
Mad at you.
jealousy don't get you nowhere.
What jealousy?
Jealousy don't get you nowhere.
Who is
This the best trainer right here. Hands down the
Who
best trainer right
gives
here.
a care about who's the best trainer?
You just said you were the best. So
I am the best.
No, you're not.
If
No,
you
you're
feel
not.
he's the best.
You're not even close to him. Not even close.
Oh, Lord.
Not even close. Not even close. Tell me what champ you got right now. Tell me what champ you got right now.
Okay, let me tell you this.
Okay, you don't got none.
Okay, guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Let me tell you this right here.
Don't nobody want to be with you. Don't De La Hoya left you. De La Hoya don't want to be with you.
Leave me. I left Delaware. You crazy?
De La Hoya don't want to be
I
with you.
left Delaware.
It's been a roller coaster. Public arguments, heated confrontations. There was even a moment caught on camera when Floyd Jr. tried to throw his own father out of the gym.
Get down, get off my gym.
Put me out, brother. Put me out, brother. Put me out, brother. Put me out. Put me out, brother.
My gym.
The tension was raw, real, and hard to watch, but somehow they always managed to circle back. No matter how explosive the fallout, they'd eventually find common ground. There are clips of Floyd speaking with deep emotion about his father, thanking him for everything he taught him, acknowledging the foundation that was laid from day one. Despite the drama, despite the years of ups and downs, Floyd always credited his father for helping him become the undefeated icon he is.
Everything you taught me from day one. I always remember.
Everything working, baby. Everything working. Good. Hey, Floyd, be careful.
I got you.
Okay?
Play
All right, baby. Peek it. Hey, shit. Everything good. All right, that's it.
But now, it looks like something has changed. With whispers swirling around Floyd's financial troubles, the failed business ventures, the real estate scams, the reckless spending, and the tax issues, it seems like his empire is no longer bulletproof. The man who once flaunted money like it would never run out is now surrounded by rumors of bankruptcy. And this time, Floyd Sr. isn't standing in his corner. Sources close to the Mayweather camp say that the elder Mayweather has distanced himself, fed up with watching his son spiral. After years of being there through every fight, every comeback, and every controversy, Floyd Sr. might finally be walking away. Not from a boxing match, but from his own son's financial mess.
HBO. We was on HBO. Then another time we argued over by the car. I'm saying, man, what's all this about? I'm just saying, you know, And we never had no, we never had no argument. All of a sudden, I don't know. I'm just telling you, man. It is what it is. Sometimes, you know, hey, when people get, it ain't about me training or anything like that. People get money, man. Things change.
It's a shocking turn for a duo that's weathered nearly everything together, a father who built his son into a champion. Now stepping back, seemingly out of frustration, disappointment, or maybe just exhaustion. So the question now isn't just about Floyd's money, it's about whether he's losing something even more valuable, the respect and support of the man who made him a star. Because when even your own father gives up on you, what does that really say about where you're headed? Floyd Mayweather Sr. has never been the type to sugarcoat things. Whether he was training his son or speaking to the media, he always told it exactly how he saw it. No filters, no fluff. And sometimes, that brutal honesty cut deep, even when it came to his own flesh and blood. Back when Floyd Jr. fought Oscar De La Hoya, one of the most hyped fights of his career, it wasn't Floyd's opponent who stirred controversy. It was his father. Mayweather Sr. came forward and admitted that if the fight were judged solely on activity, Oscar should have walked away with the win.
I thought the fight was a close fight, but hey man, it's just where the point system go, man. If you look at the point system, man, who touching who the most?
Oscar or Floyd? Who won?
Hey man, if you go by point system, you're gonna have to give it to Oscar. If you're going by point system.
Thank you, Jim.
All right, thank you very much. Floyd Mayweather.
That's right. He gave props to Floyd's rival, publicly. That's the kind of objectivity he's known for. Now, it seems that same honesty is rearing its head again, but this time, the stakes are even higher. Floyd Mayweather's world is reportedly starting to collapse, and this time, his father isn't standing by in silence. Rumors are swirling that Mayweather Sr. has had enough of the chaos, the cover-ups, and the reckless spending. And he's finally stepping away from his son's increasingly troubled empire. And the timing? It's no coincidence. Just recently, Floyd Mayweather made headlines, not for a comeback fight, not for an exhibition in Dubai, but for bragging about his latest investment. He claimed he purchased 62 apartment buildings, supposedly a $402 million power move.
Into my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York.
But beneath the surface, there's a very different story. Reports suggest the entire deal may have been a massive real estate scam. No proper transfer of ownership, no verified legal documentation, nothing that would back up the kind of deal Floyd was bragging about. If true, this wouldn't just be an embarrassing mistake, it could be a federal crime.
What you mean it's no transfer of ownership on these properties? Champ on the internet talking about he spent $402 million on these properties. I'm hoping this is not. Somebody just caught Floyd Mayweather slipping. He said he owned them properties with no partners. You heard him say that out of his own mouth.
But that's not where it ends. Insiders claim Floyd has quietly been borrowing money, not from banks, but from other celebrities. Names like 50 Cent and Logan Paul have reportedly been approached for loans. And let's not forget, these are two guys Floyd has publicly feuded with in the past. If he's reaching out to them now, things must be far worse behind the scenes than anyone imagined.
Didn't knock out a YouTuber in 8 rounds.
Floyd's my homie. He's a cool dude.
Tell him to pay me, bro.
How much you owe you?
Probably between 2 and 3.
So what kind of debts could possibly push a man who calls himself money to start borrowing? The answer may lie in Floyd's infamous lifestyle. Private jets, a fleet of luxury cars, racks of designer clothes, custom mansions, and a personal collection of hundreds of gold watches. All of it fueled by the image of limitless wealth. But now, it looks like the money might not have been as limitless as it seemed.
So the money's really gone?
Yeah, that's what you think. It's fight, get the money, spend the money, fight.
All that money?
It's been 2 years.
So is it just his overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month? Like
I don't even want to talk about it. Like with the lifestyle, that money's gone, trust me. Now it's like, you call him, he'll be at your local host in a nightclub, because you need that action.
To make things worse, rumors suggest that Floyd is on the IRS's radar. Sources say a federal investigation could be brewing over unpaid taxes, hidden income, and financial mismanagement. If that's true, then this story is just getting started, and it's heading in a dangerous direction.
And they said, I'm the motherfucker that can't read. Bitch, I do numbers. I make money. You know my middle name. You owe money.
And here's where it gets truly heartbreaking. Through all the drama and dysfunction, Floyd's father was always part of the picture, mentoring, coaching, and at times publicly criticizing, but still present. Now, it seems like Mayweather Sr. is finally jumping ship. After years of watching his son dominate the sport and the spotlight, Floyd Sr. may have finally seen enough.
I don't care whether it's your father, mother, whoever. Father, mother, brother, sister, name it. You know, if sometimes when people get money.
For years, Floyd Mayweather Sr. was the voice in his son's corner, not just in the ring, but in life. But lately, that voice sounds different, tired, disappointed, and maybe finished. In recent interviews, Mayweather Sr. has been asked about his son's financial situation, the rumors of lost fortunes, shady business deals, and out-of-control spending. His response hasn't been loud or dramatic. In fact, it's been the opposite. Quiet, heavy, almost like a man watching something he built slowly fall apart. You can see it in his face. Not anger, but disappointment. Deep, personal disappointment. There was one moment during a brief but telling interview when Floyd Sr. seemed to throw in the towel. Not on boxing, but on trying to guide his son anymore. He said point blank that he can't intervene in Floyd's decisions, that his son is a grown man now, and at this point, he has to live with the consequences of his actions.
He got a soul and a heart too, and he's a grown man. I don't tell him what to do no more. That was then, so he make his own choices now.
And then came the warning. Floyd Sr. didn't hold back when asked about his son's behavior. He said that what Floyd is doing right now, the reckless spending, the questionable investments, the shady real estate deals, isn't good for him. Not just financially, but personally, spiritually, and emotionally. He urged that it needs to stop immediately. Because if it doesn't, the consequences could be devastating, not just for Floyd's bank account, but for everything he's built. When asked if he would ever support the direction his son is taking, the flashy lifestyle, the endless purchases, the shady business ventures, Mayweather Sr. gave a firm and a big answer. No.
But me advising him what to do, no.
We'll watch the fight tomorrow. They're just getting started lining up. Thanks, guys.
No to the spending, no to the risk, no to the path Floyd is heading down. And maybe that's the most heartbreaking part. This isn't coming from a critic or a rival. This is coming from a father, one who helped raise a champion, one who stood by through years of fights, fame, and fortune. But now, for the first time, he's stepping back because he knows that some fights, even a legend like Floyd Mayweather, can't win, especially when the opponent is himself. But what about you, fight fans? Do you think Floyd's father made the right decision to step away from him? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this.